Hey guys, welcome to Sabrina's Craft-nanigans. We're on day 5 of our 12 days of Christmas, making some Christmas signs. Hey guys, it's Sabrina with Sabrina's Craft-nanigans. Welcome back to our 12 days of Christmas crafting challenge. We are on day 5, which is Christmas signs. You see my sign I created right behind me here. I absolutely am in love and overjoyed with this sign. I've been wanting to make this kind of sign for a really long time. I've seen some online, and I'm so proud and so happy to have gotten this done for you guys as well as for myself. And it has some meaning behind it because I know my grandparents, if they were still with us, would absolutely love this sign, without a doubt, none at all. I hope you guys get all the way through. If you guys are still here at the end, it doesn't take but a second to give me a comment, give me an angel, give me a heart, give me a cross. They're all little emojis in there. It doesn't take but a second. Give me a thumbs up. And when you go up to the description box and then head to the right, see my picture, click on it, and then click subscribe. No money, no charges, no fees. You see the real me right here, just a bunch of shenanigans and crazy craftiness. So if you're liking what you're seeing, like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends. In my description box are the playlists to day 5. Go see all these beautiful ladies. And not only day 5, but if you missed days 1, 2, 3, or 4, those links are in my description box as well as the comments section. I pinned a comment, so all the links are in there as well if you have trouble getting to the description box. Also in my description box are the links to our 2 beautiful hosts to our 12 Days of Christmas challenge. Brenda with Rustic and Lace DIY. I did it this time. I got it. And Miss Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. Brenda, Krista, thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart to allow you to allow me. Thank you for allowing me to be in this playlist and joining you guys and all these other beautiful ladies, and just so much talent in these playlists, guys. Check out those 2 ladies' YouTube channels. Check out the playlist links. Go see all these beautiful ladies. Give them likes. Give them comments. If it's just an emoji, share it out. Subscribe. Costs nothing. Absolutely nothing. I hope you guys enjoy day 5. And I hope to see you tomorrow for day 6, where the theme is snowmen. I don't know if I can get it done. I'm going to try my best because I have some cute ideas for snowmen. But I may or may not be here. But even if I'm not, some other ladies will be here. And I'll try to make sure to get that playlist linked into this as well once that one is up and going. You guys have a great evening and hope to see you back here tomorrow for day 6. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoy. Okay, guys, here we go. So I got this little nativity set from the Dollar Tree, and then I had this panel in my stash from something my friend Shelly gave me. It looks like it came from Michael's, and I'm sure it was purchased on clearance. Now, I took the little metal hanger off the back because it's never centered. Now, you can see that I took some antique Waverly wax and put it around the edge, and then I realized, no, that's not going to work. I don't want that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to paint the background of this like it is a sky, a nighttime sky. So up at the very top, that is a dot of black by Apple Barrel. And then the next color is a midnight blue by Folk Art Home Decor. And then the next color is Home Decor Chalk Paint Imperial. And then I've got Waverly Ocean. And then there is an Apple Barrel color Royal Blue. And at the bottom is Pool by Waverly. Okay. I'm taking this brush to start with and getting myself started. And as I go along, I'm realizing getting into the roughness of this wood, because I didn't really sand it down before I got started, it wasn't working out very well. So I go and I get just a chippy brush for the first coat of this so that I could really get down into the grooves of the wood. So as you see, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going back and forth, and I'm blending all the blues together. And I go over this, and guys, do this as many times as you want, with as many colors as you want. You can see the purple kind of up at the top above the curve of the plaque right there. I did add a little bit of purple kind of between the darker blue and the medium blue. And then I blended it all together. You can see I'm kind of getting around the edges right there. I go from top to bottom, then bottom to top. I'm kind of just doing an ombre thing. I realized once that was done, I did need some more black, so I made sure I put some more black at the top because I wanted it a little bit darker at the top. I'm kind of just trying to touch up my edges. Guys, I played with this for the longest time, and this is what I came up with. I just kept going back over it until I was happy with it. Let that dry overnight, and then, but before, while that was drying and before I went to bed, I took that nativity scene from Dollar Tree, and I'm only using Joseph, Mary, the stable, and baby Jesus. I did not use the wise men or the little plaque that they can all be popped into. I'm just taking my antique Waverly wax and a baby wipe, and I just wipe them all down. Now, this is the next day. Come home. It was all dry, looked good. I was happy. I'm taking my white Waverly chalk paint and a toothbrush, and I'm dipping my toothbrush in it, not getting too much, but just enough to cover the bristles. Already making a mess, see? Now I'm going to take another paintbrush, the skinny end, and I'm going to brush upward. I'm kind of trying to show you, brush up, like toward the wall, okay? And it just splatters it everywhere, but it's not getting on you. It's just getting on the table. And look at that big white dot. That worked out perfect. That right there is God talking, my friends, because once you see the final product, you'll understand. I'm going to take this paintbrush right here, and I know I have sped this up like a bazillion times. I did this so slowly. I took advantage of that big old blob of paint that landed there, and I'm creating the North Star. I guess it would be the star that led them to the baby Jesus. And so you just make like a cross, and then you put then an X on top of it. And then I just touched it up there in the middle a little bit and dried it up, and boom, there we go. We have our background. And then taking my white again, the star was white, and now I'm taking my white and I'm doing my edges, and I'm trying to be careful not to get on the inside of the frame, but I kind of do a little bit. But before I touch that up, because you could kind of see it over there on the other side, I get the edges with white, so I just kind of go over that. Everything with white got at least 2 coats. Now what I'm going to do is take that midnight black, and I'm going to just go up at the top and go around where I got some of the white in. Just doing that up and around the curve and about halfway down with just that color. I'm not going to the lighter color. With the lighter color, I'm using Dusk, which I did end up blending in as well, but I didn't show you guys that. Like I said, I must have blended those blues and blacks and purples together for I don't know how long, but I figured you didn't want to see all that. And so I'm just taking the Dusk color and touched up the bottom inside, and then now I'm just taking my white, touching up my outside again, because I couldn't stand just this little touch of blue here, there, yawn, and whatever. And there we go. I'm finally happy with the way it looks. Got a white border, got my nighttime sky. We're now going to take some wood glue from the Dollar Tree and some hot glue, because I want to make sure I get a temporary hold and a permanent hold. And we're going to put our wood glue and our hot glue. Going to take some raffia in a minute, and I'm going to cut that up into a billion tiny small pieces to make it hay. So I'm taking my wood glue and my hot glue, trying to be careful to just dot it here and there and not mix them up all together, because I know that's not good. It's got the little prongs at the bottom of the characters and the stable to put in that little flat plate to pop those all in, but I just line those up at the bottom. That's why I'm using the raffia to make the hay, because then that'll cover up all those little points that snap down in the stand if you were to actually put it together the way it was made. So I've got everybody in where I want them. And now I'm going to take this raffia I had was really, 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 really long. I'm going to take a chunk of it and take my scissors, and I must have cut this for 5-10 minutes, but figured you didn't want to see all that. You can see how tiny I got those shreds. I was trying to turn it into hay, not really long pieces of straw. So I'm going to start under baby Jesus. I'm going to get under his manger right there, and I'm just going to pile it on, and then I'm using my silicone thing there from the Dollar Tree, so I don't hopefully burn my fingers too bad. And you can see I knocked most of it off, but there were still some here and there. I'm just going to take my little fine point scissors, and I'm going to trim it up a little bit, give it a little bit of a haircut. I guess I could have slowed that down some so you could see that, but you know. Now I'm going to kind of get under Mary and Joseph there and do the same exact thing. And then I'll knock it all off, and then I'll trim it up a little bit. And once I've trimmed it, then I'm going to go and kind of taper it down the edges. I don't go all the way out to the sides, but I kind of taper it down like in a pile. And that's what I'm doing right now. So it's not straight across. It kind of tapers like a hill. And it doesn't go all the way to the edges either. So And then I trim up some other places where it had got stuck and got behind Mary and Joseph there, and use my heat gun to just kind of blow that off, not really necessarily heat everything up, using that little pick to kind of dig out from underneath. Now, I used my Cricut on some white vinyl, which is the Hello Hobby stuff, which is from Walmart, and it's not too bad. And I'm also using my masking tape transfer paper stuff because this is good to use so that you don't pull your paint off your project. I just found a little stencil off Cricut, not stencil, but image off Cricut Design Space that said, "Oh Holy Night." That is my absolute favorite hymn, Christmas carol, Christmas song, whatever you want to call it. I'm a perfectionist, so I had to measure and make sure I was even on both sides, taking my scraper. And I'm just trying to stay over the words there so the whole thing doesn't stick. And I am very slowly, like I said, this is sped up a lot, but I'm very slowly pulling that transfer tape off. This transfer tape is awesome because it's enough to stick, but it is not sticky so bad that it pulls your paint up. And there we have it. All pretty, all nice. Absolutely love it. Isn't it beautiful? I was so excited and so happy about this piece. So pleased with it. Oh, I just love it. I can't believe my paint turned out that good. Now all we needed to do is put a hanger on the back. I'm not going to put that little metal hanger back on the back because I don't like the way it sticks out the top. So I'm just taking some jute twine. I tied it off at the end. And now what I'm going to do is measure, and it was 10 inches wide. So I put a mark at the 5 right in the center there. And I also come down a little bit because I don't want to see anything hanging out the top of the plaque right here. Getting me a piece of duct tape because once I hot glue that jute on, I'm going to put the duct tape over it to give it some more secure hold. You can see I put the hot glue right on where my line was marked in the middle. I'm going to put my jute on there using my silicone spatula so I don't burn myself. Put some more hot glue over the top of it, stick my duct tape on the top of that to get my little spatula out. And once this dries and solidifies, you have a very strong hanger, my friends. And it is ready to go. I'm pleased. I'm happy. I have been wanting to do this for so long, and it just looks so good. I'm just trimming it up here a little bit and making sure my decal is stuck down. If you didn't have a Cricut, then use a white paint pen or something. I'm showing you could clear it with some polyacrylic or Mod Podge, but I'm just going to keep this in the house so I don't have to worry about it getting wet or anything like that. Now I'm going to fry my twine to get the fuzzies off, and there we go. And there it is, guys. I put it on my wall with my crosses in my living room. I collect crosses, and I have a wall of crosses. I actually took a big one down to put this up with it. I figured that fit perfect. I'm absolutely in love with this piece. This piece, if my grandparents were still alive, this would be going to them for sure. I know I said I wasn't going to put any polyacrylic or any kind of sealer on it because it would stay in the house, but I think I might go ahead and do that to go put it on their grave. That way it's there for them because I know I would be giving this to them if they were still with us. This also, "Oh Holy Night," is my favorite hymn, my favorite Christmas song at this time of year. I could actually listen to this song over and over and over on replay a million times. And if you guys were watching through the whole thing, you know that star right there, there was a big splot when I first started splattering my white paint to make the sky and the stars. A big old spot landed right there. I just decided I'm gonna go with that spot, and that's gonna be my northern star. And guys, it's pretty much in the center. That's God right there, y'all. That's all him, every bit of it, because there's no way I could have just been splatter painting with a toothbrush and a paintbrush and just going everywhere, and the one big old blob of paint that landed on my picture, I turned it into the star and it be centered. How? That's God right there, y'all. This piece means a lot to me. I'm so glad I was able to get this done. I've been wanting to make something like this for quite a long time. So this has a lot of meaning to me. If you guys are still here and still with me, put an angel in the comments. If you guys liked, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. A lot of our guys are watching and you guys are liking, but not subscribed. It doesn't take but a second to do so, and it helps our channels tremendously. If you guys go to my description box, there will be links to all the playlists for all the days we have done so far. We are now on day 5, which is our Christmas sign day. And so all of my links for days 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 5 are in my description box, and also they are pinned in my comments down below. So one way or another, you guys can find the playlist. Go watch all these beautiful, lovely ladies create some Christmas signs today. Get yourself some inspiration. Go have some fun. Go have some peace. Go have some joy. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share out with your friends. Check out all the beautiful ladies in our playlist. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I could be here tomorrow for day 6. I'm not sure what it is right at this moment, but we'll figure it out. But even if I'm not here, I will link playlist 6 for day 6 so that y'all can get to it to see the other ladies who are here. Make sure you check out our host links for their channels in my description box. Miss Brenda with Rustic and Lace DIY, and Miss Krista with Krista's Crafty Life. And did I say DIY again? If I did say DIY, I meant DIY. One of these days, y'all, I'll get it. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Hope to see you for day 6. Bye, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Check all my playlists out. I love you guys. Hope to see you tomorrow.